Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Gyani Sunnotial. If you are not subscribed my YouTube channel, then subscribe it and click on bell icon. Then you got lot of video to solve mathematical problem in easy way. Today we learn the topic of real number. Real number is the basic concept of mathematics. Today we learn what is the real number. Is the complete system of the numbers. First, in previous classes we have already learned the different type of some number, means natural number. Natural number meaning all counting number is called natural number, that is represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, infinity. Counting number are endless and it is have not limit in upper side. It is represented by n. And second, whole number. Whole number is the extension of natural number. Means with zero, natural number is called whole number. Natural number with zero is called whole number. In other language, the all counting number with zero is called whole number. Whole number is a extra element of zero from natural number. Next, third, we learn integers. Integers means all counting number with all negative counting number with whole number is called integers. Integers are represented by I, and it is endless of both sides. In middle we take 0, one side means right hand side we take positive 0, 1, 2, 3. It is also endless on right side, and we write the negative number in left side, -1, -2. It is also endless of left side. Here we see that the largest negative number is 0 and smallest positive integer is also 0. 0 is negative or positive, both are counting. Generally we take it is not negative, not positive. So it is represented by I. Next, we learn rational number. Rational number is an important topic for senior classes because it is work for all type of calculation system and others type. It is the large form of previous natural number, whole number, integer. Rational number. Rational number. What is the rational number? Rational number, a number is called rational number. Rational number if it can written in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integer and they have no common factor other than 1. They have no common factor other than 1 and Q not equal to 0. Means a number is called rational number if it can be written in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are 1. Means P and Q are integer. Integer we can write lot of type system. So in rational number we include whole, natural number, whole number, integer are completely, and also the different type of number, just like 2 upon 3, 5 upon 6. It is also a rational number. and all natural number, whole number and integer are also in nothing, then we suppose that is 1. In natural number, whole number, and we have the number in P upon Q form, because in denominator nothing means 1, 1 never equal to 0. That is called rational number. Irrational number. Irrational number are not any other difference from definition. It is the same. If it is not rational, that is, it is called irrational. So, irrational number. Irrational number means is not rational. Irrational number, then it is called means a number is not rational, then it is irrational. If a number is not rational, then it is called irrational number, means it is the negative part of rational number. So we see that the rational number included natural number, whole number, integer in rational number. So these are not irrational number. These are not irrational number. So we clarify that irrational number is never composed natural number, whole number, and integers. So rational number and irrational number are different type of number. Here we see that root 2. Irrational number generally represent where it is not a perfect square root in root. And other type in denominator of integer is 0. And third and last type is in decimal form. Then digits are not terminating or recurring. That is, we learn after some time in next classes. Today we learn rational number are combination of natural number, whole number, and integer, but irrational number are different. And irrational number we can write only 3 times. First, if denominator is 0. Second, it is not a perfect square root. If it is root 4, then it is not a irrational number. If root 3, it is also. And other type in decimal form. Decimal form, write the decimal number, and it is not terminating, non-repeating. Means it is not fully divided, it is endless in decimal numbers. Next, we learn prime number. Previous in we learned common factor other than 1. What is the no common factor of other than 1? Means a number is have only 2 factor. One and itself is called prime number. Means a number is divisible by only 1 and itself, then it is called prime number. And other definition is composite number. Composite number. Composite number means a number is not a number have only 2 common factor, 1 and itself is called prime number. A number have more than 2 factor is called composite number. Composite number. In our mathematics, These type of numbers are important for our solving the any calculation system and number system. These all type of number including natural number, whole number, integer, rational number, irrational number, prime number, composite number, all are in complete things is called real number. So I define all of these things from real number and natural number, whole number, integer. The difference, real number means real number take all type of numbers in these things. In natural number is also a real number, whole number is also a real number, integer is also a real number, rational number is also a real number, composite number, irrational number, prime number, all numbers are real number because these are we can write. Which are number in real, that is called real number. So these all type of number are real. So we have in completely we write the definition of real number is a number is called real number if it is are really possible. But any time they do not ask what is the definition of real number because real number definition in different type of things we have already learned. So we learned the properties and calculation system of real number, which included the all type of depth numbers. So let's start a question for depending on this type of number. Today we learn only 2 questions for depending real number because definitions are more important for solving this type of number. If you have learned all these definitions, then you can calculate the any numbers system, calculation system and easily. So start our question and theorem. Starting real number, first clarify these all things a by a draw, just like here you see that natural number. Natural number covered by whole number and whole number is covered by integers. Integers is covered by rational number and this is irrational number which are different from it and completely this is real number. Completely it is called real number. In definition, if you want to write, then definition of real number is all number are real, really possible is called real number. This is the type of real number. Here you see that how real number is cover the all type of number in one diagram. So let's see and clarify in your mind. Because natural number in starting, whole number cover natural number and integer cover whole number and natural number both. So rational number cover all of things of numbers. Today we learn the basic theorem of real number is Euclidean division lemma, which is important for today's topic. Here we see that in all time we divide just like this method. Here 36 divided by 90 30 90 means 19 then minus 7 1 70 Here 1 is called quotient. After dividing, we get a number. How many times it is divided, that is called quotient. Which is remaining is called remainder. And which number are divided by, that is called dividend. And which number divide the given number is called divisor. Again, I am repeating that. Which number divide the given number is called divisor. Which number are divided is called dividend. How many times the number is divided, it's called quotient. And what is the remaining, it's called remainder. In division, it is verify a conditions, that is called dividend is equal to divisor multiply quotient plus remainder. And Euclidean division lemma are dependent on this. Every time if we divide any number, then we get some quotient and remainder. So our Euclidean division lemma is Euclidean division lemma are dependent on this method for divide. Earlier time we only divide the numbers, we did not focus what is the meaning of this divide. Today we learn what is the conditions of divide. So Euclidean division lemma is depend on the divide conditions. Here we write any number for any positive integers. Integers a and b, then there exist unique integer q and r are such that dividend is represented by a, divisor represented by b, and quotient is represented by q, and remainder is represented by r. We know that remainder is always less than divisor, because if the remainder is greater than divisor, then we divide in next step. So r is always less than divisor means b, but greater than or equal to 0, because remainder is never less than 0, because it is not come in negative if we are dividing a positive integer. So it is our condition of Euclidean division lemma. By this method we can find the HCF, highest common factor, LCM, and the different type of things. But these things we learn the next classes. So thank you for watching this video.